past the creaky metal gates, through the fog-enveloped graveyard, you find yourself on the rickety old porch of a long-forgotten home. Beyond the threshold sits a man obsessed, a tortured soul, cursed to discover all about the Southern California haunt community and beyond. You have now entered the domain of the Creepcast with Rick Creeper.
All right, I guess we're going to get started now, man.
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool. This is going to be episode 6. I'm here with a good friend of mine. He goes by the name of Bill Galvin. He is the creative designer and builder of the Whole House Haunt and the drummer from the band Pressure Cracks. Excuse me. What's going on, buddy?
Hi, how are you?
Why? It's Friday night, 10:30 at night, and we're both drinking coffee.
Because I'm tired as hell.
You figure it's Friday night
Because I've been up since 6:30.
Oh yeah, me too. I've been up since 5:45-ish. You figure we'd be having like a cocktail or like a beer or something. I made two pots of coffee.
Yeah, I think I drank one and a half of them.
You know, you're getting older when like you're looking forward to having like, this is probably like my 3rd or 4th serving of coffee for the day. Because I do the morning coffee, obviously to get my, and it's gotten to a point I don't even drink it because to wake me up, just to make me functional. And then around 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon, I drink it again just to continue my day. And so, you know, you're getting older when you have to have coffee like multiple times just to get through the day. It's
I'm the same way. Coffee and cigarettes, unfortunately.
Oh man! So what's going on? So what's new with you as far as your haunt, and what's the future of your haunt look like?
Well, for this coming year, not much different. I'm not really going to change anything.
Are you? So for those that don't know at home, we met last haunt season, and Bill has his own home haunt here locally in Southern California.
Buena Park. You can find him on SoCal Haunt List or on Instagram at Whole House Haunt. And the way we became acquainted was my little cousin, who I worked for at the 1870 Haunt Manor. I think I was just hanging out there at the house, and then he's like, "Hey, there's this home haunt that's open right now here, 15 minutes away." Yeah, not far.
And I messaged you, and you're like, "Yeah, we're open. We don't have scare actors."
Well, because that's what people want, man. It's just, you can come by and look. But
you come check it out.
No one's going to pop out at you.
I expected Knott's Berry Farm. I expected actors like in different spots. So I remember I messaged you. You're like, "Yeah, I come by after 9 o'clock or whatever."
Well, because that's when I'm there.
Right.
And I like greeting as many people as possible. Anytime I can talk to someone that actually gives a shit about my Halloween obsession is cool with me.
And it caught me off guard. First of all, haunt caught me off guard, and you caught me off guard. So we pull up. This is quiet neighborhood in Buena Park. We can hear Knott's from there,
which is great.
And it's this quiet little.
I love it.
I love the fact that
I could sit there at like 11 o'clock at night, just tweaking tombstones and lights and stuff, and I can hear screams.
You can literally hear the screams from Scary Farm.
Yeah. I hear that damn train horn every fucking night.
Really?
Yeah, they fucking blast that thing at like 1 a.m.
So I thought it'd be you hear nothing but like you hear the rock.
No, you can hear like Ghost Rider, you can hear Montezuma, but you can hear screams.
Now, is it screams from like
the mazes? Yeah.
The mazes?
Yeah, it's rad, I'm telling you.
So I'm trying to look at the geographic layout of where your house is at in the park, and I'm trying to wonder what maze was it.
Well, I don't know.
Would it be like Shadowlands because it's like way in the back?
That one, or if like
maybe Dark Ride.
No, because that one's all indoors.
Okay.
I don't know. It could be streets. It could be anything. Majority of the screams, like I guess they're like screams. I'm sure they're like most of them for roller coasters, but
I'm wondering if it's Boardwalk.
It could be that.
Okay.
Or even no, they don't even have a scare zone over there.
That's pretty cool. You hear the screams. I love driving through that intersection of Knott's, like La Palma and Beach, and you see the fog rolling over the intersection.
On like really cold nights, you can because you can kind of see it if you there's trees on my neighborhood, but if you like go down the street a little bit, you can see just fog like up in the air. I remember one night, like the moon was just giant, right? And like it was like the fog and everything. It was crazy.
So the fog from Scary Farm was just like filling the air in your neighborhood.
Not in my neighborhood.
Well, I mean, just like in the sky.
If it's cold enough, right? Because the fog.
You're that close? I know you were close, but I didn't realize you were that close.
I'm not like. I mean, I've walked there before, but it's maybe about a mile away.
That's not that far, right? So going back
I Uber there
It's like what, 5-10 minutes?
Yeah,
if that?
it's like $3 to Uber there. Like
That's
for a
so
haunt.
cool. That's so cool. You can hear the scares of Scary Farm. It's like,
Well, I grew up around the area, and
Right.
I've loved to haunt like since I was a kid.
so you grew up in what? You pretty much grew up around Knott's and Scary
yeah,
Farm.
yeah, Cypress.
What's your earliest memories of Scary Farm?
I remember like being in my first year was 6th grade,
Oh,
and I remember like people would talk about it, right? But I didn't know what it. I knew what it was. 'Cause I always loved Halloween, but I didn't know if it was like for me or something. I remember the first year I went, I didn't go in any mazes.
how old were you when you first went?
6th grade.
Son of a bitch, really? So 6th grade, you're 11, 12 years old?
11, yeah.
Dude, I didn't go till I was like 15. And
Really?
and I almost shit my pants when I went. It was just like, I was 15. I was terrified. 15,
Really?
Yeah, I was 15 years old. Dude. I went to a lot of home haunts when I was
At
a kid.
15, you were terrified.
I was terrified of. Back then, it was different, dude. It was.
Okay.
We're talking the '90s, you know. I went to home haunts. I told a story where this dude chased us as Michael Myers. Like, I mean, he did the slow walk, the slow, what do you call it,
just
stalking.
kinda- yeah.
And he chased us for blocks and blocks. And I was probably this fat kid, like dressed like a ninja with big Coke bottle glasses. We were hiding behind these hedges.
You were dressed like a ninja.
Yeah,
I'm learning a lot about you right now.
I was a chubby kid. Dude. It was the '90s, dude. And we it's not a good look for a fat kid. So we hid behind these hedges, and I think he knew we were there. He walked up to the hedges.
You can't hide behind a hedge when you're running from Michael
No,
Myers.
no.
man.
And we were there laying down behind these hedges looking up, and I'm looking up, and there's the shape, and I can hear him doing the.
Yeah.
I'm like, now that I think about it, I'm older, no, this dude knew what he was doing. But like, we turn around, and he's standing on the intersection. Then we turn around, and he's standing, we're like coming, from house, we're going from house to house trick-or-treating, and the dude's standing there watching this. I'm like, how cool is that, Michael Myers? It got to a point, it got creepy.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And I'm like, and so it probably some high school kid, but yeah, I was terrified of
So
Scary.
yeah, and then I remember that year, the first year that I went to Scary Farm, it was Toon Territory was one of the mazes there, and it was before Ghost Rider was there, and it was where the entrance to Ghost Rider is now.
Mhm.
That's where the entrance to that maze was, and we didn't go in any mazes that year. But I remember as we were leaving, walking by, and just like all the monsters standing outside, and I was like, man, I wish I would have went in. But that year, I remember thinking, for whatever reason, I thought I was like, we got to hit Kingdom of the Dinosaurs.
That wow,
Because this is me. Like as a kid, I'm thinking, I'm like, oh, that's got to be terrifying, right?
right,
Oh, I wonder what they do with that. Turns out they don't do shit in there.
Mhm.
There's nothing. It was just the Kingdom of the Dinosaurs.
right,
And then I was like, oh, we got to hit Bigfoot's. Like the walk up. Oh, it's
nothing.
nothing. Yeah, it was cool. But I mean, that's the first year I saw the hanging, R.I.P. And the first year, just even walking through the streets and everything. It was fantastic.
So how was it walking through Ghost Town as a kid? Like, I mean, I was, like I said, I was 15, and
I never it never really scared me.
really,
Like you have to for me, a little brief history. I had a sister who's 10 years older than me.
Mhm.
So I mean, like I saw horror movies like at a very young age.
Right.
Like I think I was 6 when I saw The Exorcist, and which probably explains a lot.
explain a lot about you.
about who I am now. And like things like that, like I was never really that scared about. I was more fascinated, I think, than anything.
Same with me. I early exposure to horror movies and then also like bad movies like Revenge of the Nerds and like B porn as a kid. That was horrible. But I think it was just like the unknown, like seeing the fog in Ghost Town, or like
Oh yeah, you don't know what the hell's behind.
yeah, you don't know what's there, or going into a maze. I still get anxiety now. Not as bad, but like it's the anticipation of going into the maze. And I remember a couple times, and when I was a kid, when we went to Scary Farm, I used to start dry heaving. And even when I played sports, I would dry heave, and after I shake it off, I'm like,
Is it just like an anxiety thing?
I think it's just like an anticipation or anxiety.
Yeah.
But
But once you get in it, you're probably fine.
yeah, the mazes were different back then because I remember. Do you remember the soap? What do they call it? Soapbox racers.
Yeah.
There was the lower part of the track where that was a walkthrough maze when I was in. It was like in the 90s. It was supposed to be like nuclear fallout, and like they used the masks from.
Their masks were terrible.
Yeah, they were. They
Oh
were.
my God.
They,
I would say like over the last maybe even 10 years now, like they've significantly
right.
got just better masks and costumes. I think that's one of the things that they've
We're
really improved on.
talking 92, and they look like the cheap masks you'd buy from like Spencer's gift shop.
Yeah, yeah.
It was the masks from American Werewolf in London, like those Nazi-looking monsters.
Yeah, the werewolves.
They're
werewolves, but they look
they're werewolves.
undead,
Yeah. And it was like nuclear fallout. And that was
I have one of those masks. I
Okay.
guess the warmonger.
Yeah, the worm. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was those masks, and just the actors were
And I'm sure the theme had nothing to do with it, right?
had nothing to do with it. And the actors were touchy-feely, and they got in your face. We're talking like early '90s. It's a different,
Oh yeah,
totally different monster now with makeup and contacts, and people are like voice actors, and so that was my earlier experiences. So you literally grew up in that neighborhood.
Yeah. So I mean, and I remember that same year, I did my first haunted house in my parents' garage.
So that's where it started.
Yeah, that's where it started. I mean, again, my sister was always 10 years older, so she always make a big deal about like, decorating, and for whatever reason, I always loved it. But that was the first year, 6th grade, that I did my own like little thing in my garage. And my parents live in a real small neighborhood, so nobody fucking came. Like it was pretty like I don't know. It was what it was. But next year, like that was 6th grade. So 7th grade, I did another one in a better neighborhood at a friend's house, and that was probably the best one I've ever done.
So was this,
well, as like a kid, that one was rad. I that one definitely like sparked the fire, and I think.
So was this after your first time to Scary Farm? That kind of lit the fuse. Like you saw what Scary Farm did, and it's kind of inspired you.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah,
that's a trip. I just remember that vividly in my head. Just I see the fog rolling through Ghost Town, and just like the lights.
And I remember back then the fogs used to smell like maple syrup. I don't know if
like some scent.
I don't even think it was scent. I think this was before they used scents like the way they do now. But like it used to just smell like syrup to me. I've never heard anyone confirm that. Like maybe I was tripping. I don't know.
You sure it wasn't a vendor selling something?
No, because I specifically remember that it smelled like maple syrup.
I remember this anxiety walking up and then hearing people screaming, and then like hearing like guys with like their makeshift, the shaker cans,
of course.
It's just
and sliding was still cool.
It was.
I guess it wasn't cool.
It wasn't cool. Right? I remember the sliders were fairly new, but like the monsters were up in your face. The masks weren't the greatest quality like they are now. It's just crazy.
Yeah, and they were all like, well, I guess they still are animals.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of lion faces and stuff like
that. It was funny because there's that documentary. It's what's it called?
Sliders or Ghost?
Yes, and they talk about the early years. Like they literally, it was just a box with random masks and costume, and they just grabbed
grab bag.
And it was just grab bag, and you got something.
That
good.
Shit is so interesting to me. Just
that's like such a cool documentary.
Just because I watched like shit on YouTube too, and just the history of it is fascinating. And Ted Doherty, he wrote the book on it. And like that's a great book.
It's such
I don't know if you ever seen that. Have you?
The Sliders of Ghost Town?
No, it's
documentary.
The book that Ted wrote.
No.
Have you met him?
I don't think so. What was the trip? Some of the people that came out of the documentary, I go to Dark Harbor last year, and the dudes I saw, some of the guys I saw like on the documentary, they're on casting management. I'm like, wait a minute, that's the guy I saw on the documentary. What the fuck? Again, I'm new to the industry. Small world. I'm new to the industry. I'm still learning, but it's a trip. It's just. We were talking off mic, and it's, hey, I know so and so. So I'm like, well, it's funny because I know so and so through so and so. It's a small community, and the more people I meet, you realize like everyone knows each other. Like we know the same makeup artist, or it's the guy that does bills over here.
Yeah, because we're all fucking weirdos,
right?
It's
just a trip. So that first experience at Scary Farm would trigger you to do your own home hunt.
Yeah.
What was the theme on your first two? The one you did your parents.
The first one I didn't have a theme. It was just black bags.
Okay, just trash bags.
I to this day cannot get that smell out of my. Like anytime I smell a plastic like trash bag, it brings me back to that.
Just like hefty bag.
Yeah, like watch next time you just smell one. It has a smell. And the year after that was I called it the Gauntlet.
Mm-hmm.
Right, it was like supposed to be medieval themed. And that was a straight rip off of. Excuse me, the Gauntlet, which used to be in Camp Snoopy.
Okay,
that used to be the Scare Zone name.
So you ripped
well, I didn't name it that, but like in my head, I was like, oh yeah, this is the Gauntlet right here type thing, And so that one was cool because I fucking wish I had a picture, but I guess I kind of made a facade, kind of not in the front, but like it was just like it was literally just no one's gonna see this, but it's like a little castle thing,
like an archway in a castle.
Yeah, that's all it was. But at the time, like it's like fuck, that is so sick.
And you built this yourself?
Yeah, it was a paper thing. It was like you used to be able to buy this roll, and it looked like stone, and so that's what it was.
So
I don't even remember what I framed it with.
So it was just like construction paper or whatever, and it was printed to look like cobblestone or like brick and mortar.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta find a picture. I know I have a picture of that.
What was your costume?
This was at the time where I thought that, and I'm still kind of guilty. Like just a flannel, a bloodied flannel, jeans, and then a mask. So for whatever reason, I always thought flannels were scary. I don't know why.
So it's a medieval theme, but you're
yeah, Rick. I get it. All right. There's some plot holes there.
It's a grunge monster.
Yeah, there you go. It was Nirvana themed.
I remember I did a little one at my parents' house. I think what I did was me and my brother, we had like pizza boxes and we turned them inside out. So the print was obviously on the backside. And we just like with a Sharpie wrote R.I.P. whatever. And I got like some, fishing string and rigged it to like a bush. And I was like a gravedigger, which is funny because I was a gravedigger at Michael's, the 1870 Hot Manor. So I'm digging and I had like a kerosene lantern, put a candle. And I remember I had like a cassette. That's how long ago it was. A cassette with like spooky sounds.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
And I put this. It's all don't listen by yourself or whatever.
Dude, for reals though, because I used to pop that shit on and I freak myself out.
It was a warning. So please, or if you have heart conditions, don't listen. It's like the vinyl will have right. That's what it says. And I remember I was just like, I put the speakers in the window.
What is that vinyl?
It's a vinyl. It's like the ride.
Is it like chilling, thrilling sounds of a haunted house type thing?
It's like Ride of the Headless Horseman, and then there's like.
Where's the story?
I haven't played it yet. That was a birthday present from my girlfriend.
That's rad, dude.
Yeah, she found it. I was like, well, I'm never gonna play that. That's kind of the showpiece. Yeah, it's cool. She has a knack for finding things like on eBay, and I don't know how she does it. She's just crazy.
She's a woman, man. They like to shop.
Yeah, they have more patience than I do. But it's funny, yeah. So that's what lit the fuse. And then how did you go from doing like 2 home haunts on your own as a kid to
3 technically? So I did one 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade, and then the 8th grade one was kind of just whatever. It wasn't that cool because at that time, we're in 8th grade, so it was just me who was really pushing the whole thing, which actually is the same thing for the 6th grade and the 7th grade one too. But what was your question?
So that's what lit the fuse for you to do.
Yeah, kind of. And then after that, like that's when I started playing music. So the haunt stuff kind of just. I mean, obviously, I still liked it, still enjoyed it, but I didn't do. That was the last one that I did. And then obviously, like I couldn't do it at my parents' house, right? Because nobody showed up that first year. So.
Right.
So
you kind of phased away from it. You're focused more on drumming and played in various bands and whatnot.
Yeah, high school, I played in bands all the time.
When did now you had a little brief stint at Scary Farm, right?
Yeah, I worked there.
How long did you work at Scary Farm?
So let's see, 6th grade, 7th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, I did a home haunt. And then senior year I did one. And then right when I graduated, 2005, I think it was 2006 was the first year I worked at Scary Farm. Well, just scare actor.
What maze did you work in?
Oh God. No one's gonna fucking remember it. It could be considered one of the worst mazes of Scary Farm ever. It was the Dark Realm. The first year they did the Laser Rage.
I don't.
It was where it's the Stagecoach Trail where Cornstalkers was.
I don't remember that.
Exactly right. It fucking sucked.
What was your character?
It was like a medieval character, right? Yeah, the maze. God, I hope somebody remembers it. But it was like a medieval theme, right, with laser tag. Because my character was like straight medieval,
like in armor, like a suit armor.
Well, I had like shoulder pads. I got to find a picture of this too. I was a skeleton with a spike thing. I guess it was medieval. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe.
So like you're like a skeleton warrior, and
yeah, type thing. But here's the thing: like it was supposed to be laser tag, and I have to be honest, it was like the worst maze ever. But I had the most fun because nobody gave a shit. Mm. Like I was pretty much, and I think like now Knott's is like pretty on the talent. Like like this is what you do. There's no like stay in your spot type thing. But
they let you.
I was working the line like every single night.
Right.
Like just walk. Like I felt like a street monster.
So you're working the queue to the maze.
Oh yeah, it was great.
And it was laser tag. And did they give the guests like
It wasn't like infected,
which is fucking badass, dude.
That one's cool. I've only done it like twice, but it was like so the actors like you would shoot at the monsters, but like they like infected like that is your role, right? Like you get shot and they do great,
right?
Like, but that is not what was going on at this one.
The actors just kept going.
Yeah, you're just trying to scare people. Like nobody cared, you know.
So that was your very first maze. You worked in the same maze that season, your first season.
The whole time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't bounce you around.
No.
How long did you work there? How many years?
I worked 06 at Laser Rage. I worked 08 at Las Vegas.
I don't say, fuck, why don't I remember
Which was
this?
another questionable maze. Questionable maze to begin with, but it was on his last year too. So again, nobody gave a shit about it.
What was the theme behind Las Vegas?
It was a UV maze. So it was all, UV black light.
That's it, just Vegas.
Vegas, fucked up.
Were you guys like post-apocalyptic, like zombies or something? Well, I mean, what was the theme? I mean,
I guess Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas type. Like it was like a trip. Yeah, it was a trip. And the worst part about that maze was I'm almost positive the only audio in that whole maze was different versions of the song "Viva Las Vegas."
And that's it.
Yeah.
So
I had to listen to that for fucking 8 hours a night.
That would have drove me nuts. That would have fucking
But again, and it's the same thing. I had an absolute blast because I was everywhere in that maze.
So what was your monster?
I made my own. That was the first year I made my own costume for that one, and it was like I just look like a what do they call it, card dealer? I guess. Yeah. I had like a vest and shit. I still have that costume. I put like scare cloth on and shit. And I bought my own mask.
Really? They let you do that in 08? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I got. I know I got the mask okay. I didn't get the costume okay.
Okay. It's Las Vegas. What was the mask? I'm trying to picture this theme, and I can't.
It was just a mask. Like this is before, not the internet, obviously, but like before, I knew about like all these mask makers and stuff like that. So it was just when I got at Halloween Club.
Okay.
But it was cool. It was kind of colorful and shit.
What was the third maze you worked in?
Delirium.
I remember Delirium.
2011.
2011.
Yeah, that one was tight.
What were you in Delirium?
I had the same mask. I didn't make a costume because we'll keep it short here. And my priorities at that time were just completely fucked.
Right.
So that year was kind of whatever. And I was working at the time. I was working at a restaurant. So I don't even know if I'm allowed back to work at Knott's now because like I think I missed a few days. And I don't know how if that rubbed them the wrong way or whatever.
I heard they're pretty strict on scheduling there.
It makes sense.
I mean, there's a man. I get it. They expect especially if you have a main character or a main role, they expect you to be there X amount of days.
Yeah, especially and that's like just such an improvement now. Like as a guest, I can see it like in with things like that at Knott's. I know that the fucking talent probably hates it, but
I mean, what it went from like in the 90s when I was a kid, even like early 2000s to like the last couple of years, it's like the designs, the builds, like the facades, like I geek out on the details.
Except for Dark Entity.
You didn't like Dark Entities?
No.
I dug it. It reminded me of like an old 80s like sci-fi.
No, I think it could have been that, but it just.
You don't think it?
Granted, I don't think I went in it last year. No, I did go in it last year. Yeah, I mean, like with an alien maze, like, dude, I would love to see like the first Alien movie type thing, where it's futuristic, but it's still very low tech. Like it was
like low tech. It was supposed to be like it was supposed to be like the future, but it was like 1995, but the movie's based like in 72. That's what it looked like. I felt like it needed more aliens, more characters. Like there was a couple towards the end.
And it was just hallways.
I dug it.
I mean, it's on a spaceship, right?
Yeah,
I think. But like, I mean, there's. It felt so just hallways. There's no open sets type thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
I get
it. My opinion.
What was your favorite maze last year? Well, 2019. Yeah.
Dude, I love Pumpkin Eater.
Right.
I love that maze.
I love that concept.
And I love Dark Ride.
Dark Ride was dope, dude.
I was not a huge fan of. It really comes down to like, well, what do you like as what scares you, and and like what kind of themes are you into? And Dark Ride was just like it was like the movie Funhouse. I don't know if
it was creepy as hell. If if I were to ever work there, let's say if I worked there last year, I was like, throw me in Pumpkin Eater or throw me in Dark Ride. Make me a fucking clown. I'd love to be a clown.
And I seen the best scare that I've ever seen in my life was in Dark Ride.
Yeah.
And it was the fucking chair. The guy was his costume was a chair.
Just
Did you
there,
see that?
yeah.
Hilarious, dude. I fucking laugh. And Dark Ride has the best ending scene that I think I've ever seen.
That room?
Yeah. And just how you navigate through it.
I loved it.
I've been through it countless times. I still cannot figure out what the layout is on that. It's great.
It got to a point like it got very tight, and they weren't cattle calling us, but there was people. And I told she wasn't my girlfriend at the time, she is now, but I was with the old lady. I'm like, hey, slow down a little bit, let's enjoy this. And we get to that last room. I swear to God, they packed like 30 scare actors in that room.
I know.
And I was smiling fucking ear to ear, and they saw me
Well,
smiling.
and the music's perfect.
Yeah, and they were just like dive bombing us out of everywhere. And I was like just jumping because I was excited. At the same time, I was a little scared, but they were coming at that ending. Then you exit, and while you're exiting, there's a couple of actors that are waiting for you to come out. Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite things in Pumpkin Eater. Anything colonial, I got a thing. I got a thing for the Headless Horseman and that whole lore, but Pumpkin Eater is dark, and just like I like the cornstalk and
I love that whole scene when you go outdoors.
I would love to see the Hollows just take that theme in Pumpkin Eater and make the Hollows out of it.
Well, I think that's what they try to do is they try to incorporate like the maze with the scare zone. I heard that, right? So you got Dark Ride in the boardwalk, you got Pumpkin Eater in the Hollow.
What you think?
Ghost Town now has the
Origins. What'd you think? Origins.
I mean, obviously it was gorgeous. I only got to go through it once, and the thing I hate the most was I had like a group. Here's my story with Knott's last year. I didn't get a chance to go till like almost right before Halloween, and I didn't get a chance to go till like 10 p.m. that night. So I had the front of the line pass. But by the time I actually got in the damn park, I had like 2 hours to do everything. And I had the front of the line pass, but I just had to do everything so quick, and I didn't get to enjoy it. I think next year, I don't think I'll ever go again without the front of the line thing.
It's worth it.
Well, I mean, it's not like freaking Universal where you can only go once. You can go there as many times as you want.
The last 2 years I've gotten, it's so worth it. Literally,
for Knott's?
2018 went on everything once and went on four of the mazes twice. Last year we did everything, and I think one more maze twice. And we were just tired. We got there late. Mm-hmm. We got there at 9, and we were able to do everything by midnight.
Yeah, dude, I was bummed because I spent so much fucking money. I was like in the park for like 3 hours.
Yeah, I dig. Just like the hayride, it's so worth it. It's getting the VIP.
What was your question? I forgot.
I totally forgot. We got off. Well, we look at my notes again. Let's take a quick little break. Again, I'm here with Bill Galvin from the Whole House Haunt and drummer from the band Pressure Cracks. We're going to geek out on some more music. We're going to geek out on some music, Halloween stuff, and we're actually going to talk about trauma a little bit and the project we did back in December, so a Twisted Christmas. But we'll take a quick little break, pay some bills, and we'll be right back.
Don't you dare try to escape. The Creepcast with Rick Creeper shall return. Where do you think you're going? There is no escape from the Creepcast with Rick Creeper.
All right, so we're back. We got off a little topic. So I'm here again with my good friend Bill. So let's talk about how we started. Well, not me, you. You started the home hunt, the whole house hunt.
Step 1, buy a house.
Okay. So that was the first step. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Step 2. No, I don't have step 2.
So you faded away from it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's always in the back of my mind, right?
Okay.
And I knew I would be lying to you that like if I didn't, I would be lying if I said that I didn't like think about where I wanted to live based on that. Like, I swear.
You'd be surprised. Like, eventually I'm going to move. You know, I live here in French Park, the historical district in downtown Santa Ana. My next move, like, I want to be able to decorate, maybe do a haunt or a little facade or whatever. So I'm like, that's one of the terms. Like, I want to be able to work on my car, detail my car, and then like decorate all of it.
Yeah. Like obviously, like I said, my parents' house, we didn't get any trick-or-treaters. And I knew that some of the neighborhoods around where I live now did. So I knew of one neighborhood that was like, man, I know it pops off for Halloween there. I moved like to the neighborhood kind of across the street from that, across a main street from that. So still like in the same vicinity.
Near Knott's.
Yeah, always near Knott's. And the first year we didn't get any trick-or-treaters.
Was it just a yard?
But I wasn't at that point. No, I think that first year I didn't do shit. I didn't do shit that first year.
You mentioned, I think you just said it was just a yard display, a couple tombstones. You didn't have a facade.
So I think that was the second year.
Okay.
And I had just discovered YouTube, I guess. No, I'd always watch. I'd watch like how to carve tombstones, stuff like that, right? Mm-hmm. Using the pink foam, all that kind of stuff. Every haunter knows. So I did a few of those, and then got some of that beef netting, the creepy cloth.
I love that.
And then a few lights, and so that was for the first year I did it. And yeah, that's pretty much how it started. And
when did you come up with the facade? Because we pulled up.
That was last year. All of that I did.
So last year there was the first year with the facade.
Of that thing.
We pull up, and
keep in mind, like when I bought the house, I don't even know how to use it. I didn't know how to use any power tools, like at all.
You weren't handy.
No, like not at all. I'm not, like my dad was a butcher, right? For 30 years, he wouldn't know how to use a drill to save his life.
That's funny, dude.
He didn't teach me shit when it comes to that. So
it's funny because we pull up to this cool little neighborhood in Buena Park, and then I'm like, man, I think it's right here. And then we see fog.
Yeah, I was gonna say
we saw fog rolling in the streets, and we see this creepy looking facade with like the picket fence and tombstones, and you have all the jack-o'-lanterns bordering the.
Oh, that's another thing I did too.
Yeah,
I bought now I think I have probably 50 of those carvable pumpkins that you get at Michael's.
Yeah, and you get the hot carving knife.
Yeah,
that's what my friend Carly does that.
And so that was my the big thing was the tombstones and then all the pumpkins, right? Because what is more Halloween than that?
Jack-o'-lanterns. Yeah. Thank you. That's what I tell people. I'm like, you can't have a haunt. You can't go to a theme park unless there's jack-o'-lanterns. That's another thing why I like Ghost Town. So we pull up, and it's funny because we turn on your street, and it just got eerie, and we see the lights, and we hear like the environmental sounds and everything. I'm like, this is fucking badass.
Yeah.
And I'm picturing, I'm all, it's probably some fucking nerd, some haunt dork. And I see this dude come out all in black, all tatted up, all cool looking, like in Vans, and like slick back hair. I'm like, hey, what's up? I'm thinking you're some random guy. I'm like, oh, this is
that was my dad's house.
I was like, no. He goes, oh yeah, this is my facade. I'm like, oh, okay. And I mean, you let us geek out on it. We walked through. We went through a bunch of times, and then you showed us, yeah, I wired up this, and you showed Michael, my little cousin.
That was another thing too. I keep forgetting everything. Was I made a bunch of like little spot LEDs. Mm-hmm. I saw that from Derek at Van Oaks Cemetery. Mm-hmm. He's another fellow haunter. And other people have done videos on it too, but I saw his first, so he gets the credit on that one.
The lighting, like just like the way you lit up the facade. That's what's everyone. Lighting is everything. You could have an amazing facade. You can have like tombstones, but if you don't have the proper lighting,
no. If you put a green floodlight on it just washes out all your hard work.
Exactly. That's what's everyone lighting. That's what they told us. You can have this amazing makeup in the maze. You can have, definition, and sunken cheeks and teeth and contacts, but the lighting's horrible. Then no one's gonna see it. I remember you took us through. We walked through a bunch of times, and me and Michael were like, "Dude, this is fucking badass for a home haunt."
Thank you. Like the whole walkthrough thing, I literally I just threw shit together.
And what tripped me out was it's like, you ended up on the SoCal haunt list.
Yeah, I was on it 2000 and what was last year? 2019.
19, yeah.
Where are we? What year is this?
2020.
So I was on it 2018, which was rad. That was the first year I was on it, and because like I said, we I don't know if you noticed when you came, but no one else decorates.
No.
I mean, you might see like one of those little spotlight things with a dancing skeleton.
The ones you get at Home Depot, yeah.
Yeah, like all that kind of shit. But there's not really anyone, and not even to my degree, but not even really anyone decorating.
It's a shame because it's a cool little neighborhood. I mean, you figure you get kids. I mean,
there's some kids now.
You get trick or treaters.
So with being on the haunt list, I had people coming by, people that cared, and it was cool. It's cool.
Yeah. So you had someone come by and check out your facade, and did that catch you off guard? Someone pretty well known in the industry. You had Rick West from Midsummer Scream, obviously, and he's associated with Knott's and the SoCal haunt list.
Yeah, he's associated with everyone.
I mean, he's
nicest
dude in the world.
So it was like 2018, and I just happened to be out there, and the crew from Parks and Cons podcast,
really,
who were great. They came with Rick. And I was like, I remember like, I just walked out there. I was like, oh shit, you're Rick West. That's cool. And so, that's how I met him basically.
Right on.
But the jump like from 2018 to like what I did last year was fucking crazy.
Right.
I just went ham. Like I got like obsessed last year.
Probably
a little bit to a fault.
The fire effect you did in the windows. I dig that.
I'm going to, that is what you asked me when we started, what I'm going to do different this year. I'm going to the straight up Pirates of the Caribbean. Like,
that's fucking dope, dude.
Yeah, because I mean, like this, I only had curtains, right, with like one of these. Rick has one of these
flickering, the Home Depot flickering bulb. Looks like the Haunted Mansion, yeah.
But like, I really want to sell that fire effect. I thought that I could have sold it a lot better than it ended up actually working out. I mean, because I had the sounds. I bought fog scent. It was called Campfire, and it smelled like chlorine. It's
horrible.
I don't know if it was sitting out, but because that would have really helped sell it. You hear it, you see it,
you smell it,
right? And so like,
So did you interact with Rick West? Did you talk to him? And
yeah,
cool dude.
Yeah, he was cool.
When did so people don't know, Bill's gonna have his facade, his haunt at the Hall of Shadows this year at the 2020 Midsummer Scream. When did they approach you about that?
Rick came by one night for this last season, and he was like, "This needs to be in the Hall of Shadows." And I have talked to people who have done it, and at the time I was like, "Yeah, I don't. I got to think about that because it's a lot of fucking work.
It's a big commitment, dude.
You got to spend money to do it. I got to take time off work, and so I was like, I think about it. But I mean, like at the same time, it's like this all goes back to the kid in sixth grade who no one showed up to his freaking haunted house. Now I have an opportunity to have 30,000 people over the course of 3 days now.
The amount of traffic.
See something that I made, and that's kind of something that I can't really pass up.
The amount of traffic. It's worth the hard work.
Yeah, I mean that's what we do it for.
It's going to be so much fun, dude. So you're looking forward to that. So he hits you up.
I'm looking forward to it. I need like final plans are due soon, and I haven't started that. I've been in like band mode for like the last 2-3 months.
So Rick West, he tells you, hey, this needs to be in the Hall of Shadows.
Yeah. And then I think he sent me the confirmation email, saying, hey, I need you to be in, or
he
sent it to all of them, and I was like, yeah, I'll do it.
Well, looks like you're gonna do it. You're gonna need some help.
Yeah.
So I'm helping you build.
You're Joe, man.
And I'm gonna help you build and scare. Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Dude, it's gonna be great, man. It's gonna be a 4. Well, I guess the convention is 3 days, but there's like 2 days of setup beforehand.
So if I read the schedule correctly for Midsummer Scream, for those that don't know what Midsummer Scream is, it's a big Halloween horror convention. Happens at
the Long Beach Convention Center. This is its 5th year.
I think.
So you
Does
have
not even feel like I still feel like I was going to Scare LA, like, you know,
right
back when it was relevant.
This is only the 5th year. So last year was like 30 to 40,000 people.
Yeah, it was nuts.
So it's a big.
And they added Friday night, stuff,
right?
Yeah.
So I think the schedule for
Hall of
Friday,
Shadows is not open Friday night though.
it isn't a.
No, it's like a vendor thing.
So Friday it's 6 to 10, and then Saturday, Sunday is a regular schedule.
I think. Yeah.
I plan on taking that Thursday off and the following Monday
I did take the following Monday
because I'm going to be there probably five fucking days.
Yeah.
So
Well, and I know I'm going to be tearing down till like midnight.
yeah, you know what? With the advantage of having it like in an open auditorium like that, tear down. Now we know how to secure it.
Well, we know how to fucking set it up now,
right
too on the fly. So.
We're gonna discuss
we need to
that
touch on
too.
that.
Touch on that. So he approached you. You applied. You're
Yeah, well, I just said, I said, yeah. I mean, and he sent me an email, and then he needs total confirmation by, I think it was Valentine's Day,
that's cool, dude.
fittingly, and I was like, yeah, I'll do it.
Well, I know how much it costs to rent a truck and what size truck you need because we put that facade.
Yeah.
I think it's 17 to 20
I
footer.
don't even want to think about it because I don't know if I need to rent it for like that whole fight. Like I don't know if I'm gonna park it there or just rent it for those 2 days. You know,
It might be.
we don't need to talk about logistics on the
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, that's true. I got the receipt stuff for that. That's cool that he actually hit you up. Like he physically came down, and I dig that.
Yeah, and the people from Parks and Cons too. Like it was great to see.
You had a
them.
lot of traffic just because you were on the hunt list, right? Anybody
Yeah.
else come down that you recognized? Or?
His name Albert. Sometimes from West Coaster, he came down the last 2 years.
He does all the photos for the
Yeah,
hunts.
and oh my god, I love him when he comes because he takes such great
He
photos.
he got me as the chef last year. I scared him.
Is his name Albert?
I think so.
It starts with an A.
I think
I
so.
know that.
He got me as the chef,
He's a great. He's really cool.
He's
I
cool,
enjoy
dude.
talking to him.
and I scared him, and he's like, "Hey, can you go back in that lighting right there?" And I broke him. Yeah, sure, no problem. He's like, just
Yeah.
pose.
Just like I'm a sucker for like good pictures,
Good pictures and lighting.
especially when you spend so much time, on the lights,
Right.
And just the low light, low light photographers. It's like it's possible to do.
Right. Good. He got tons of pictures. I've seen like other actors he got the pictures of and facades and whatnot.
Oh yeah, I mean he hits all the
He's everywhere.
Yeah.
The dude's everywhere.
the
It's true.
SoCal area.
So when we met, we just started talking and we kept in contact. And I was like, "Hey, I got this idea of this event that I'm going to do." And then we're all like, "Oh, I'll figure it out." And I said, "I would love to repurpose your facade." And you're like, "Yeah, we'll see. We'll see." And we talked. I think we went back in December. And I was disappointed because it was just like the normal house with Christmas decorations. I'm like, where's the spooky?
Oh, yeah.
Where's the spooky facade? So
I had contemplated leaving it up and just decorating it, but believe it or not, like I need a break at some time, and I do enjoy being able to see out to the street.
trust me, I need a break in December. So we talked, and then I've talked about it before. I did an immersive little cinema event at the Frida Cinema here in downtown Santa Ana, and it was a Twisted Christmas event. And for people that at home or people that went to the event, the facade that was inside the theater was actually Bill's facade from the Whole House Hunt, but we just repurposed it.
Yeah, we set it up on a stage.
Yeah, we would put Christmas lights, and we had I got a chair from the Goodwill, and that was Santa's
Which
chair.
was fucking perfect. I don't know how you found that.
The best thing was we decided to put the picket fence.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I had like 120 feet of garland from like my parents' house when I decorated, and that big 6 foot wreath, and just put some bows.
You still
on
have
it.
that?
I still got all that stuff. Yeah, I was like, I've been meaning to give it to you. I forgot about that.
Did I say? I feel like I remember.
Yeah,
I feel like I asked for. I don't know.
It's down in my
Because
storage.
that's exactly what I need is more shit to store in my house.
The best thing about it was like everyone took a picture, like in front of that wreath, like in the doorway, and then Michael, my little cousin, he did his own home hunt. He's like, "Hey, let's put some Christmas lights here, here."
Yeah, and he used.
And then the nails. He used staples. He's like heavy gates.
He used,
yeah, it was horrible.
Ridiculously heavy staples.
He has good intentions, but sometimes
So it took me. Well, he's 15.
that kid just was like, just ran with it.
I think we could have disassembled the whole thing in about an hour, but because of those staples,
It slowed us down. But at the end of the day, I remember we went dark. We went super dark in the theater.
the lighting.
And the lighting.
I wasn't there.
And it was foggy.
Yeah,
and we were like
this is fucking dope.
I know.
But the vendors are like, hey, we can't see.
fucking see.
I'm like, oh. So originally we had like, so the theater had these uplights on the sides of the seats, and they were strobing. And then we had the red lights behind the facade, and it looked like it was on fire. Then we fogged it the fuck out. Then we added fog juice, scented juice that smelled like peppermint. So the whole place was like peppermint. You couldn't see shit, and everybody was like,
in everyone's eyes.
no one could see. Nobody could see. We're like, we can't see the merch. I'm like, oh, okay, let's turn the lights on. So Twisted Christmas, the burnt out Santa house, that was Bill's facade.
That was great, dude. I loved it. That was fun.
It was fun. It was stressful.
We need. It would have been better, like I said, if it was at the tail end of November.
Yeah.
Right when everyone's still kind of getting out of the haunt mood, but still trying to get into Christmas type thing.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that was the date that was.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah.
Given to me. We talked a couple ideas repurposing that facade for something else, which we'll do something again.
I'm just trying to get my money's worth with it, really. Like a traveling tour.
We'll do something. We'll figure it. Well, we know how to secure it now. I mean, we figured it out, and with a team of 4 guys.
What did we do? The sandbags?
It was
that shit was wobbly though.
It was a little top heavy. No, I'm sorry. It was bottom heavy, but it was a little wobbly. But
yeah, and again, back to the I've never worked a power tool thing.
Right.
I'm not an engineer.
I mean, if people are not leaning on it.
Look, it wasn't going to kill anyone, but at the same time, it was a little too wild. Like I'm safety Sam, like that when it comes to pretty much anything.
I think I bought like 300 pounds of the sandbags, and we used maybe 200 some out of it. And yeah, you had some balls too.
Yeah, how I did it at my house was I actually anchored it to the concrete.
Yeah,
and that we had real bad like windstorms right before Halloween.
Oh.
And it almost knocked down like the whole walkthrough part, and but that facade did not move at all.
At all.
Yeah.
My only concern was the drunkards at Twisted Christmas.
Oh yeah.
And I was
there were drunk people.
Oh yeah, there were some hammered people. They were serving alcohol, and I caught some people sneaking in alcohol.
Oh, I definitely saw some people just sneaking in alcohol.
Yeah, they know who they are. They're listening right now because it's funny because I know who they are, and they got a lecture. Yeah, I was like,
how dare you?
How dare you drink?
Neither of us have ever done that before.
But that was my only concern. It was a great photo op. Everyone loved it. Santa, Donald, who played Santa, he's a scare actor I met at Sinister Point. He does a Negan cosplay from Walking Dead.
I sat on his lap.
Yeah, he took a picture of it. I was like, hey, Santa, come check. We built this house. He loved it. He was like, oh my God.
He was fucking working it, man. He was great.
There was a point in the night and there was a line like to do the photo op, and I'd walk into the theater and I'm running around and I just heard and he was into it.
That's exactly what I pictured, right? Sitting in front of that house,
creepy looking Santa.
Yeah, it was great.
He loved the chair. He loved it, all the lighting and everything.
You got rid of that chair, did you?
No, I have it still. It's down here in my storage with Michael's Oregon.
I thought you remember telling me you were gonna get rid of it.
No, I was like, let me save it because we can use it for something else. That was a cool event.
It was great, dude. If I had more time, I'd love to build something different, for a whole different type event, we bounced around some ideas.
We got some ideas to repurpose the facade and some other stuff we could do there and other locations as well. But it was just cool. It was cool we were able to do that and collab and like I want to make sure, hey, everyone's, where'd you get this? I'm like, I didn't build it. You got to talk to so-and-so and give him credit. And I was like, this is Bill's. He's a homeowner and that. And I'm like, hey, he's going to be Hall of Shadows next year. And everyone's like, oh, okay. Because the haunt community was there. You had the cinema community and the haunt community there. I was like, make sure you get acknowledgement. Everyone knows. It wasn't me. It was you. I was like, I just helped put it together.
I just wanted to, like, it's not, I was joking when I said get my money's worth, but
right.
Hey, you build something, you want to show it off.
Yeah, you want people to appreciate you.
Plus, it fit perfect. It was fine. It was great.
I think it was the same dimensions as the stage we put it on. It was like,
I think it was maybe like 6 inches.
Like 6 over the stage was like 16 by 8.
So hanging off a little bit, but it worked out.
So that was pretty cool. So
I'm honestly surprised that it fit up there.
I'll admit it, I was a little nervous, but once we started building it, because everything laid out, the vendors laid out, the actors, that was a no-brainer. The decoration started coming together, the lighting and everything, the tricks, the lasers and fogs. But once we had that thing built, and we got there the night before, and we lit it up, and I was like, okay, I'm satisfied now.
Yeah. Because that's a big thing. I mean, I wasn't sure if we were.
That was a selling point because I'm like, when people walked in, they saw that. if people didn't know what to expect, they're like, "What is this? This is
Yeah.
I came to see a movie. Where are these people?"
Yeah, that was like the only thing. Like it was like, I mean, obviously I knew what it was,
Mhm.
but you had, like you said, you had the art crowd, you had, or not art crowd, you had your
The
movie
cinema,
buffs, and then you had your haunt people.
The problem was it wasn't advertised the way I envisioned it. Like I called it an immersive cinema experience, and the way they advertised it was, we're showing these 2 movies, and then this other group is doing like this scare floor. I'm like, what? No.
Yeah, and it wasn't like it was like a walkthrough type thing where you had to walk through it to experience it. You just went into one theater, and there it was.
It needed to be just one big event instead of cutting it down the middle, which they did. And now they know because we might do something again. But it's like you don't go somewhere else and they're like, oh, we have actors in masks. That's what they're saying. Like, don't say that. It's like, take that out of the advertisement. Here's these amazing trailers, and my friend Mike,
actors in masks.
Yeah, I was like, well, no, it's one big event. We had people show up that didn't even know the other theater had that immersive.
Yeah, you're telling me that's crazy.
And they're like, oh, we didn't know that. And some people went there strictly. There's people that never left that area. They just hung out in there. Like they dug, they're always.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like that's your haunt crowd.
Yeah,
and the people that cared about the movie.
And then the cinema people were like, they're hitting me with snowballs.
Yeah,
like they were like, oh my god. I was like, dude, lighten up. That's why, because it wasn't advertised properly. It should have been like this immersive, like Rocky Horror. When they show Rocky Horror at theaters,
party.
Yeah, it's a big party. People throw shit, people yell. I was like, picture Rocky Horror, but on the haunt side of the industry, Anyways, but yeah, I appreciate it, dude. That was cool that you got involved and we were able to repurpose the facade and just. We took measurements loosely and it worked. I'm like, oh, I guess this is going to work. I spent, the sandbags were cheap. They're like $2.50 a bag.
Yeah.
And we bought like 60 pounds. I spent, I think it was like like $30. And it was like 260 pounds, 100 pounds for the sandbags.
I think they were ripping too.
Were they?
We might have left some sand in the theater there.
Whoops.
Yeah, so I mean, like for this year, I'm not, for Hall of Shadows, it's basically be the same thing. I'm going to do the fire effect.
Right.
Better in the windows, and then where the entrance to the haunt was at my house for Midsummer, like same layout type thing, but I want to do a photo op there. So that's kind of what I think I showed you what I wanted to do.
Yeah, you showed me the facades and stuff. You guys want to know what Bill's haunt looks like? You go on his Instagram. It's the Whole House Haunt. There's tons of pictures on there as well.
And you can find a picture of me sitting on Santa's lap.
For Twisted Christmas. So what do you envision Gravedigger Joe, the character I played last haunt at the 1870 haunt? What do you envision him do? Is he in the graveyard digging?
He's in the graveyard. He's just kind of
hanging out digging with a lantern. Same thing I did over there.
Yeah, but the cool thing about like that character is you could literally say nothing, and it just an old man in there,
just, like looking at people.
Just like he doesn't even know anyone's out there. He's just looking.
Just looking. He's like the caretaker of like the cemetery. That'd be cool. I'm gonna fuck with people.
I know. It's like more of like a carnival barker, man.
Talk shit. Just like you like that. It's so dark in there too. You like that facade up.
I don't know where I'm gonna be though, because I was thinking about that today. It's like I hope I'm on like the outside type thing.
I mean, as long as you light it up the way you did. Like so, like Michael, he lit up. He had on his haunt. He had nothing but like teal. I'm like, you're washing everything out, two-tone it.
Yeah.
Then he did red. He did green and blue. And just and I saw pictures of myself up there, and I was like, "Damn, that looks fucking creepy."
Yeah.
And the whole haunt looked fucking weird. It looked creepy as hell. I was like, "There you go. You got to create contrast."
I'm fascinated by movie sets. Within my capabilities, I try to create something that is feel like you're stepping onto a movie,
right?
And I mean, I look at it, and I'm still like, yeah, this is not up to par my standards, right? But at the same time, like I'm proud of it, which I guess is good because I always want to be better. But
you always want to do more because you notice the small little imperfections. And I could do more, but sometimes those little things, no one else is going to notice.
And I have to constantly remind myself of that. Like, for instance, like I don't know shit about forced perspective. And, regardless of how many YouTube videos I watch on it, I don't know anything about math, right? So on my facade, like half of the reason that I just made it look burnt down was because I didn't know how to finish it up top,
right?
And it ended up working out. I had seen some people do that effect before. Not some. I seen one person do it. Is this haunt up in
Canada.
Mhm.
And I was like, that is fucking rad. For two reasons. A, I don't have to build a second story. I just have to build part of it.
Mhm.
And then B, I can make it look like it's burning down. Like that is
That's
rad.
what I think about it, because you have the fire effect in the windows, and you look at the top of the top of the facade, and like it's like a burnt out house. It looks like it's been bombed out or something.
Yeah, the idea was it's that old house on your street, right? That every Halloween the kids they go and they break in. It's an abandoned house. They go and they break in.
It's the old spook house, yeah.
Yeah, and so one of them knocks over a candle and fucking burns it down, And so
I dug it too. You could hear like the ember noise, like you had that sound effect of like.
I did all that myself.
Yeah, like
that's another thing I do myself. All the soundtracks.
That was dope. You did that. I dug that. Like it. I like immersion. I like getting lost in the haunt. Also interaction. I geek out when I go to the haunts. I geek out like on the builds, the sets, the designs, and also interaction with the actors. Like we got so.
See, I don't care. I wish they would leave me alone.
No, like anyone can do anyone can do a scare. Anyone can do a jump scare. It's the dude who can like hold a conversation. Like he can immerse you into.
Well, I'm so awkward. It's like,
That's me. That's what I like to do. It's
like how do you politely know that I appreciate you being here, but can you move? I'm trying to look at this scene here.
That's me. Universal. I'm like, oh my god, look at that land. They come out. They're like,
did you go last year?
Universal?
Yeah,
wasn't my favorite year, and I've been going since 1997.
I stopped doing it, dude. I can't do it anymore.
180 for the fast pass,
Yeah,
and you can only get them once.
I can't do it.
But you spend $250 and
you got to drive to LA.
Yeah. $250 in knots, 2 tickets, and parking, and you get to go on there as many times as you want.
And it's nuts.
Nuts, and it's close to home.
You got actual,
Yeah.
mazes, not just everything tied to an IP.
Then you do the hayride for like $50.
That was great. That was the first year,
Dude.
last year that I ever been to that. That was
$50.
fantastic.
You could do it in 3 hours. And park, it's like right there.
Yeah.
I dig it. So it's like, yeah.
I think I went on a night the Dodgers were playing.
Was there a lot of traffic?
No, they weren't home. They were in.
So you get all that traffic. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Off the under the.
It was great because nobody was there.
As soon as you get past like downtown and you get on the 101 towards
Yeah.
It opens up. To me, it feels like Crystal Lake. Like you're driving to like.
Dude, that is like
dark and it's creepy.
They have like the you're talking about immersion. Like nothing will ever beat that to me because just the setting alone.
That's what me and Michael geeked out. I'm like, you don't have like a carnival ride, going over your head and like a dude selling cotton candy with a slider hiding behind that cart. It's like you're in the woods. And you hear that
or
music.
a giant ship. Behind you.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like that's what I dig about it because you get immersed. Again,
that and like they Plague Productions and Johnny like did just such a good job, and Ted too. Plague Productions did such a good job just building that whole Midnight Falls like thing.
So the Midnight Mortuary
fantastic.
Was built by Central Point Productions.
Yeah.
For the hayride, and I built some pieces, not a lot of it, but I had my hands on a couple of things. But Plague Productions, when they put that thing together, it felt like Halloween, like in 1984.
It did, yeah. And what made it the best was the talent in the midway. Like
some people were like, "Oh, I didn't care for him." Well, yeah, because
that fucking ice cream man. Like, did you see that guy?
Yeah, creepy as hell.
In the Immortal Masks thing.
Yeah,
and he didn't say anything, but he was just like, dude,
just stood there. See, some people didn't.
Fucking dude, great.
Some people didn't like it because they're so used to the big parks. I get it, but each his own. I dig it because it's.
Well, it wasn't scary. Nothing in the midway area was scary.
No, it was campy. It was fun.
Yeah, it was great.
Fun. It
was refreshing, is what it was.
It felt like a Midtown USA Halloween and whatever. So we still got to talk about your music, but we're gonna take a little break. We've been geeking out on Halloween stuff and all that, and the haunt. But for those that don't know, Bill's actually a drummer in a pretty well-known band called Pressure's Cracks. I was listening to your music. I had to tell you some funny story about the music I was geeking out on yesterday, working today at the gym.
Are we gonna take a break from?
Then we're gonna take a little break.
Okay.
So
you said it, so I don't know.
We'll take a little.
We can keep going.
We could, yeah, but we're taking a little break and we'll come back right after this. All right, we're back at it. Episode 6 of the Creepcast with your host Rick Creeper 11. I forgot to do that introduction. I'm here with my special guest Bill Galvin from the Whole House Haunt and hardcore drummer from the band Pressure Cracks. So how long have you been playing drums for?
almost 20 years.
Holy shit! So you picked them up what age?
Right around 11, right in the 6th grade. Yeah.
What made you pick up the drums? Was it like
My dad had always wanted to play.
Mhm.
He never actually did, but yeah, I think that's really what it was.
so your dad was musical?
He like okay, so my dad, right, butcher for 30 years. He was always he would use 2 butter knives and just like always, and he had a decent little rhythm thing going.
Really?
You know, so, but he said he always, I think his dad or one of his uncles or something was a drummer,
Mhm.
and he had always wanted to do it.
So it's just like musical influence in the family, and you kind of pass down to you, and just seeing your dad well on drums.
Yeah, like nobody taught me. I just kind of like was like, yeah, that sounds cool.
So at the time, like what were you listening to as a kid, like that eventually inspired you to become a drummer in Pressure Cracks?
At the time,
Yeah.
Backstreet Boys.
Are you serious? dude?
Yeah,
Shut the
like
fuck
okay, my parents like okay. I do not come from a creative family at all, and it's baffling to even my parents to this day that like I am the way that I am, you
Mhm.
know, in terms of like liking art and things of that nature.
No one in your family has that creative bone, or like
No,
I know where I get it from. I get it from my grandfather, who was a carpenter. He could paint.
my grandfather was also a carpenter.
Maybe that's where you get it
Yeah,
from.
yeah,
Are you left-handed or right-handed?
right. Yeah.
I was about to say if you're a lefty, that makes sense, but okay. So maybe you get it from that side of the family.
Yeah.
Who knows?
So he was like, when I said, "Is like, yeah, I want to play drums." I don't even know. Oh, you know what it was actually? I think so. At the I think it was 5th grade, whatever. Yeah, Backstreet Boys. It was just whatever the hell was on the radio, right?
Wow.
Alanis Morissette. I was listening to the fucking Bare Naked Ladies. Anything on Kiss FM at that time, because that's what I listened to on the way to school.
I thought you would say something like, "Yeah, I was listening to like." I'm trying to think of some. hard-
But I'll never forget. Like I think it was. I got the Offspring Americana on
Mhm.
cassette, and that was kind of like what set it off.
That
like,
kinda
for
set
me.
it off.
Yeah.
That album came out in.
I think 99, 98.
Jesus, I was in my 20s. Okay.
Yeah, I was.
So that's what lit the fuse. That's what lit the fuse for you.
Yeah, and then so I was playing then, and then like the biggest thing was I think 7th grade when I first found out what Blink-182 was.
So
And that was the real big, like
that's what
that is what really did it for me. And Travis Barker, of course.
his style of drumming.
Yeah, and just like that, like so. Picture going from a kid that was listening to like that kind of Kiss FM bullshit
So like
to these dudes who are hilarious
right,
to a 7th grader,
right.
and then obviously making at the time what I thought was cool music. I still do,
So what age did you get your first kit, your first drum kit?
6th grade.
Do you remember what was it like
It was some piece of shit. Kid.
probably like
Yeah. Oh, another thing too, I didn't mention. My aunt worked for Yamaha,
okay.
so that's how I got my first kit.
Okay, not bad. Hey,
Yeah,
that's
she
not
was
bad
like a
for-
sales manager or something like that for Yamaha.
Not bad for your first kit, a Yamaha.
Oh no, I still have it to this day.
Really?
It's a very expensive kit.
Shit, dude, that's crazy, man.
I don't use it, but
It just sits there.
because I started disassembling it, to like fix some things on it, and then obviously one of the other projects got in the way, so it's I still have it. It's just taken apart.
What do you play on now? Do you change out your kits for like certain sets, or you play
No,
on the
I
same?
don't. I have a DW kit now
Okay.
that I play on.
That's pretty cool. So 11 you're 11 years old. You start rolling on the drums.
Mhm.
Just self-taught. You listen to certain music.
Punk, like pop punk,
Mhm.
and for the most part, yeah, self-taught. I did take lessons for a little bit.
Mhm.
That's here funny tie-in. One of my drum instructors, he was a Ghost Town Streets monster.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and it was just
Well,
super random.
How does that happen?
Well, because I took lessons at Squid Music, and if anyone knows where that is, it's right off Beach Boulevard.
Mhm.
And he was a haunt monster. And I remember him like giving me lessons on Saturday mornings, just being like he was just dead tired. And I remember so badly, like I wanted to ask him questions about that, like
What are the
about haunt.
odds? You did a home haunt as a kid.
Mhm.
You stopped. You start taking drum lessons at 11. X amount of years later, you end up in Knott's being a monster yourself. That is just
Yeah, well, at that time I was touring too, so it just so happened that I wasn't like. That's why like I worked at Knott's 2006,
Mhm.
and then I didn't work again until 2008,
Mhm.
and then again until 2011 was
were
because
you touring with Pressure Cracks? Or
no, it was with a different band at the
different
time
band.
that I will choose not to name.
Okay, I was gonna ask. Never mind. Never mind.
So you started wielding the drums at 11. At what age did you realize, like, hey, this is something I'm really good at? Maybe you want to, like, I mean,
I still don't think I'm good, man.
Really? You don't, I mean, give yourself some credit.
No, yeah, I mean, I know how to play.
Okay.
But my problem is I'm always comparing myself to what I know as good, right? So you see me as someone that plays drums, you're like, yeah, you're good. But to me, I see that guy that plays drums, and I'm like, no, that guy's fucking good.
It's funny because the little minute snippet on Instagram that you posted, or the band posted, and I reposted, I'm watching, I'm like, I know that dude wailing on the drums. It was just weird. I'm watching, I'm like, I fucking know that guy.
Yeah.
It was like a kind of fangirl, I guess. I don't know. It was just a trip. But I think we're our biggest critics about everything.
Which is it's a healthy thing.
It is.
It's this strive to want to be better.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish I had time nowadays to be better.
How do you juggle, a full-time job, being in a band that's active, that tours and plays gigs, and then being, being a family man as well? How do you do all that? I mean, and then you're billing
Well, you stay up really late. Like, what is it right now? 11:45.
It's funny because you're all, yeah, I'm a night owl. I'm like, dude.
Well, I have to be.
Right.
Like, lately I've been going to bed like 10:30.
That's me lately, dude. It's like I'm up at 5:30.
And the only thing that keeps me up is The Outsider. I don't know if you've been watching that.
You know what? I've been meaning to watch it. I haven't. Oh, dude, there's so many things I'm behind on TV.
Yeah, I feel you.
I'm just so behind. It's just like I have things on DVR recorded from like 2017 probably, and I haven't finished. It's like.
Anyways, we'll stay on topic here.
Yeah.
What we're talking.
So, like, what age did you realize?
Hold on. How do I juggle? That was your question.
Well, that too. Yeah. How do you juggle?
I don't know, dude. It's fucking hard, especially like during Halloween season. Like, because it's all me. I'm the one that does everything,
Yeah, man.
And it gets to be, and I just had a baby. I had my second kid on last March. So she's almost a year old.
Jesus.
Yeah, and but just like,
I can barely take care of myself. I'm a single dude. Well, not anymore. I do without kids. There you go.
I stay up late. Basically, that's the answer to the question.
That's insane, man. So going back to your early ages of drumming, like at what age did you realize, like, hey, I might want to take this a little more serious, or hey, I'm improving, or I could actually jam with people, or I could actually do gigs?
All of high school. What was you asking? What was it?
Like what age?
When did I realize that?
Yeah, like hey.
Yeah, like all of high school. So like that was when like I started taking it seriously, and I knew that it was something that I wanted to do. The problem with me is like I didn't really like grow up mentally till like way later, so I didn't approach everything as if it was a profession, right? So when I got out of high school, everything was party.
Yes,
and that a lot of the times got in the way of actually like working to make a career out of something, So that's why like after my last band, I spent maybe like 8 years not even playing.
Really?
Yeah,
at all? Not even jamming?
No. We jammed it, and I've always been in a band. But the level of involvement of the band, like it is always varied. So I've never actually stopped playing drums, but I'm not touring, for periods of time. Yeah.
Did it get to a certain point with the music, like you realize like what style? Well, I mean, I don't necessarily think drumming would be like categorized a certain style. Like what type of band you can see yourself playing with? Like more of like a punk band, like a hardcore band, or like a metal band? Like...
I love playing the music that I play now because it's challenging. It's challenging to write and it's challenging to play. But I don't really listen to hardcore music.
Really? Because
no. I mean, yeah, I do. I just like I like aggressive music,
right?
But I also like melodies. I mean, like I don't listen to like death metal, like just blast beats and screaming. Like there's got to be something
in there.
Yeah, there's gonna be something in there, like a little extra for me.
I was listening to a little mashup of the music of the albums, and I think
of mine?
Yeah. I think Being a Wolf's my favorite, but it reminded me of like you'd go to these punk shows. I haven't gone to shows in a year, and you had like the hardcore kids there, and they totally would mosh different. They were just like they'd come in and take over like the shows, and they'd clash everyone else. That's what it reminded me of.
The last show we had, our singer got in a fight.
Really?
Yeah.
Where was this at?
Well, it's a long story. But one of his friends got punched.
Okay.
Back to the hardcore kids being hardcore.
Yeah, the hardcore kids are flailing their arms and like bumping into each other. Like, I would go like these,
I used to do that when I was in high school.
Yeah, I'm too old.
I'm Mr. Stand in the back now. Because I'm not a tough guy. So
I'm the dude that pays extra to have like the VIP.
I just did that for Chain Fest. I don't know if you've heard of that.
Chain Fest.
It's at the what is formerly the Verizon Wireless Amphitheater.
That's what they call it now?
They call it 5 Points.
Oh, the 5 Points. I knew
Yeah.
that.
Is it new?
Well,
I thought they just changed the name.
Verizon, they tore it down and they built condominiums there. So what they did, they built 5 Points on the other side of the freeway. So they literally
For real?
Yes. So
Because I had last I had heard that they wanted to build condos there.
they did.
Okay,
So 5 Points is the new venue, but I heard it's pretty cool. It's like outdoor seats.
I gotta check that out. That's news to me.
Like it's maybe
That was
3,000 people.
2 tickets was $250.
Oh shit! Jesus.
Or no, sorry, each. So I paid
Okay.
$500 for 2 tickets.
Jesus, man. I was complaining about spending 35. I just bought tickets to see Face to Face at.
Yeah, I saw that.
They're gonna play at Alex's bar in Long Beach.
That's rad.
I'm like $35 seats. I was complaining about that.
I never go to shows,
Right.
Unless it is like the lineup that that is on the Chain Fest.
I used to go to that's all I did forever. Was
And I paid for VIP.
Okay,
Like,
so there you
I'm
go.
not fucking. No, I'm not doing it.
I can't do it
I'm
no more.
not.
Also, dude, shirtless in the pit or like smashing heads or like gorilla pressing dudes like the Ultimate Warrior and throwing them.
Yeah,
And
I could picture it.
I can't do that no more.
I'm not as big as you.
I'm like I'll hang out in the back and like there's seating where it has like food service. It's like at the observatory or the House of Blues or whatever.
You were asking about drumming style.
Yeah, like what would you like? At what point do you realize like this is kind of the style I wanna play? This is more of like
Like I listen to like I've always said if it sounds good I'm going to listen to it.
Mhm.
Like so. I think listening to as many different styles as I do, you can kind of a jack of all trades, I guess.
Mhm.
I don't listen to much aggressive music. If I had to compare what I like out of aggressive music, is this band called Every Time I Die, which is probably my favorite hardcore band of all time.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
And you can hear a lot of that
Okay.
in our music. Yeah.
So I hate to categorize music. Like I hate to put like a title on it.
What is Pressure Cracks?
Yes,
Hardcore punk.
I figure it out.
Yeah.
I dig it. There's some little melodic vibe
Yeah.
to it too.
Yeah.
I dug
Which,
that.
I love that shit.
Yeah.
There's not too much of that on the new stuff. The new stuff's just more straightforward, heavy, but
I dig it. Little double bass in there. Did I hear double bass when you're on the
I
kick drum? Was it?
yeah, I mean like it's more accent. Like I'm not as good as I once was with that. Plus, like most of the breakdowns that are just like all double bass, like I don't know, like there's bands that do them well, and then I don't know. I just feel like when it comes to like when we're writing, it never fits, and I don't know. The original drummer for Every Time I Die, he never used a double kick.
Really?
Yeah, and he just did everything single pedal. I have a double kick. I just don't.
You don't do it. You just use the.
I don't
cymbal
match chugs. I mean, sometimes I do. But
pedal. What kind of cymbals do you use?
pasty,
Okay.
not the nipple kind. It's a brand pasty. Specifically, I love their 2002 series.
Okay. What gauge sticks are you using in your kit?
5A. Man, you did your homework, didn't you?
I have a little. I know a little bit. I know a little bit. I have some buddies. That play.
5A. They're very thin because I.
I was gonna ask you some other stuff, but yeah. No, I have a couple buddies that played. My one buddy, he was just super talented, and he guitar player, left-handed guitar player.
Finish it.
Everything from Hendrix to like Joe Satriani to like Steve Vai to like Jimmy Page to like guys I never fucking heard of, and just raw talent. And then if he just took it 10% more serious, he was that stoner that would play for himself.
I have so many friends.
And he was like guy he would sit there and just play with his eyes closed. Always played on Stratocasters. And he's got to be American made. That's what was his thing. And acoustics he would play on I don't remember, but he was just that guy. Was like raw talent, just raw talent. And my buddy was a drummer. My other buddy was a bassist, but the one that was the guitar player just now the guy's like a millionaire. He's involved in computer industry or whatever. But he just was that dude to play for himself. He would just jam for himself, and he played for maybe a gig or two for fun. And everyone's like, "Oh my God, you're so talented! Why don't you just take it more seriously?" He's like, "No, I do it for me. It's an outlet."
Yeah, which we all need.
What you were gonna say?
I don't remember now.
Shit. So to answer your question, I know a little bit about music. Like my buddy played on what kind of set did he play on? I'm trying. What kind of kit did he had?
But he used to, he had pasties, and I forget what gauge sticks he used. And he was like,
I have one Zildjian. So
okay. He had a couple Zildjians. I think his splash was a Zildjian, I think.
I use it, the Oriental Trash China.
Okay.
For the heaviness on the breakdowns.
So you considered, well, it is, I'm going to say, Pressure Crags a hardcore punk then?
Yeah.
Okay. That's kind of cool. I dig it. I totally dig it. Like I said, I got super aggressive in the gym today. A couple of meatheads I was just in a bad mood all day today. And I'm listening to the music on my earbuds at work, and people were pissing me off. I'm like, I had visions of myself like throwing people through windows, and just like, maybe I should.
That's great, and that is what we're going. That's exactly.
It was been a very long week, and I have a super corporate day job, and some days I'm just like, why do I do this? Because I need a paycheck.
I feel you there.
So yeah, I'm digging the music, man. I was like, I want to see you guys play live. I know you guys played recently here in Fullerton.
Yeah, we played at this little skate shop in Fullerton. It was rad.
I keep missing. It's like
it was sold out. It was cool.
So when's the next gig?
We don't have any right now.
So I should have gone to the last one.
Yeah, you did. we just played LA, and that was insane. That was cool. That was the one where the singer got.
Okay, they got in a fight.
Yeah.
So
no, it was cool. He got in a fight like at the last song, so it just worked.
So you guys finished the set. And
we finished the set. But he ran on stage. Everyone thought that we had more songs. No, that was it.
That was it.
Yeah, it was perfect timing.
That was like there was a graphic behind you, like up on
the skull.
Yeah, I'm assuming you did that.
No, I can't draw for shit.
Okay, I thought you.
I can design, but I can't draw.
I can't draw for shit. How long you guys have been in band?
Since 2017.
Okay, Team Brothers since 2017, and you've known these guys for how long?
I've known Dan, our two guitarists, and our bassist since high school.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they were. Yeah,
and you said
we.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we've been in previous bands and stuff together before.
So you guys have just been different bands. You guys have known each other for a while, obviously.
Yeah, we didn't really expect this band to kind of be what it is.
I wish I could play the fucking music so people could hear it on the goddamn podcast. I'll put the link so you can hear the music. And copyright infringement, I can't. It's like, but I'll put the links where they can find your music, your link to your Whole House Haunt and everything else. One of the band members, you said, and I forget which one, did all the audio. He's involved in audio of some of the haunt industry.
Yeah, our guitarist Dan.
And which haunts did he work on with? You don't mind saying?
No, I think I can say that.
Okay,
he's not going to care. He does a lot of the sound design and audio for Knots.
Okay,
I'd say probably 90% of it. He did all of the sound design and audio for the Hayride last year, 2019.
So is he actually like wiring up the speakers? Or is he doing?
Oh no, he's like when you walk into a maze, like what you hear.
So is he doing the score, like the music?
Basically, yeah.
Really? So he's putting the music, like the environmental sounds?
Yeah.
Okay, that's so fucking cool, dude. I wish I could do that shit.
Me too. he's in the haunt community. He found one of those jobs that actually fucking pays him.
Right.
Where, not me, not so much. But that's not his only job.
But he does that, obviously.
Yeah, he does that also. He's also one of the ones that doesn't have kids, so, lucky,
he has that time.
Lucky motherfucker.
What's funny is...
I just for everyone listening, I love my kids, okay? I don't want anyone here to get the feeling that I don't.
Speaking of haunts, someone forwarded me a picture. Somebody was at Knott's Berry Farm for... There's the people that get the early access to the Boysenberry Festival, whatever they call it. And someone took a picture. They're already building like the skeletons for some of the facades for the mazes.
Really?
Yeah, it was like just like.
Well, it's a year-round thing. I know that.
It's barely March 7th.
I know. But they make a lot of money off that.
I would like to be in that build team. It's like, if I could go back and be like, you know what, I would.
That's the thing too. Like I would never go back to scaring.
No,
I would want to. Something creative or even build, just mainly because I know I can learn a shit ton,
right?
Way more than I know now, which is very minimal.
I should have done it 20 something years ago. So, anyways, so meaning behind the name of the band, just something you guys.
Our bassist Ryan, he's had that name like forever, and I'm always like, dude, that's a fucking rad name because Pressure Crags it's from skateboarding.
Okay,
when you skateboard a lot on your deck, you will get cracks.
Okay.
Are you familiar with that?
Well, do I look like a skater the way I'm?
You look like you could be.
No,
at one point, right?
Not at all. I was a big kid my entire life.
Okay. Or so anyways, you know what the trucks are, the
Yeah.
skateboard, right? So where it's connected on the skateboard, you can get cracks there.
Okay.
And they're called pressure cracks. And so he's had that. And I'm like, that's fucking rad. And I'm so surprised nobody has taken that.
No one's ever used that.
Yeah, no one ever used it. So there was one artist that had a song called that, but now, luckily, when you search that on Google, we're ahead of that guy. So
Yes,
mission accomplished there.
Mm-hmm.
But he's had that forever, and we were just started jamming the band. We hadn't even really had a singer at that point, and I was like, we should use that, and everyone was like, yeah, cool. Let's use it.
I found the music on YouTube Music, Google Play Music, Amazon Prime Music,
On Spotify.
Spotify.
It's on everything.
It's pretty much on every
Yeah.
platform. Yeah. Any most memorable tour or gig that you played recently with the band?
Probably that skate shop, the Fullerton one.
That's fuck. How did I miss that? It's right here.
I mean, I would have got you in, but it was fucking.
I think I asked you. You're like, that was last weekend, dude. I'm like, son of a.
Yeah, no, because you mentioned. But it was like so packed, and like I still get nervous, like, you know. So I hate inviting people because it's like, yeah, come down. I'm not going to talk to you because I'm getting ready, like mentally and physically.
I get it.
But because my friend Eli came and I felt bad because I didn't even talk to him.
I get it. It's like you get in that zone where like there's tons of people you got to talk to. It's like I totally get it, dude. Yeah, you know, you don't want to put you on the spot for that.
No, I mean, like, obviously, I'm going to say hi. You know?
Okay, hey, what's up? But I got to go do my job.
Yeah, well, for like an hour or an hour and a half before, you know.
I get it, man. So what's the future of the band? Like as far as
we're like, I mean, everyone in the band has a full-time job.
Mm-hmm.
Just like only one person in the band does not have kids.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in the band, actually now, well, within the next couple months, we'll have multiple kids.
Mm-hmm.
So touring is like, you know, we're not really
touring band.
Yeah, our singer, on the other hand, he's in a much bigger band and he tours nonstop.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that is his job,
Mm-hmm.
and so we're basically subject to his availability, which is cool. That's all we need to be. You know, we started this band just to have fun and play the occasional show.
That's the coolest thing. When you have passion for something like that, man, it doesn't feel like work sometimes. Yeah, it is. It does feel like work when there's band practice. You're gonna do gigs.
Yeah, it's lately it's felt a little bit like work, but I mean, like that's cool.
That's cool. The hard work pays off sometimes, man. You know.
Oh yeah, I mean, like definitely. Like I just like doing shit. Like what else would I be doing? Sitting at home watching TV?
Yeah, exactly, man.
I mean, it does suck when you're unloading a drum set at 1:30 a.m. and you got to be up in 4 hours, you know. But I mean, it's the price we pay.
I don't know how you do the band, the haunt, and then a day job, and then you're a family man with a newborn, and it's just.
Well, she's walking now.
No, she's walking. So
Yeah,
you're
she's
chasing.
like-
So you're chasing her around.
Yeah, she's great.
I saw the video you posted. It was a spaghetti dinner.
Oh yeah, dude. My wife insists on letting her just eat, like no bib, just take the shirt off and just.
I saw
let her
that.
go
It
to
was
town.
just everywhere. I was like, someone's got to clean that up eventually. So I was like,
Me every night. It took me so long to get over here tonight.
So, what's the future of a Whole House Haunt?
Well, we're gonna do Midsummer Scream.
Okay.
That should be rad. I don't know, like it's just me, right? So I mean, I have so many goddamn ideas,
Right.
and
Tell me
like
about
just
it.
and I have you've seen my flats and everything that I built, and I mean I have the space at my house where I could do a 10-minute walkthrough probably.
You got a lot of space there.
I know, but I don't have the help, and I don't even know that I'd want to do that. It's just so much with all the other things that I have going on. It's just like the investment of time to get all that done.
There you go.
What it would require. I mean, I'm not short on ideas, that's for sure. So I think
They run in my head all day too.
I'm gonna that facade we'll use this year, make some improvements to it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm gonna do the walkthrough
Okay.
again this year, but
Mm-hmm.
I do want to do something that you can experience
Mm-hmm.
more than just standing out in front and like looking at it. I'm not quite sure what that is yet.
You wanted people to be immersed. I get it. I totally get it. Yeah.
Like I remember the not escapers, but the skeleton key rooms they used to
Yeah.
do at Knott's.
Yeah,
something like that.
something
I would like to do
something interactive.
something. I don't need to rely on actors. I don't want to do that. any more, like one or two, you know.
Not too many.
Yeah.
I get it. I always ask my guests a question, and it's, if you could go back in time, or if I could time, I had a time machine here, or a portal opened up, and you could go jam with any band, or you could, learn from a certain drummer, or just go back in any era, and who would it be with, or what era and why?
I actually just thought of it. I'd probably jam with the Allman Brothers.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Because they fucking jam, man.
Right.
You get lost in that, man.
That's pretty cool. Why the Allman Brothers? Just because they inspired you when you were a kid, or something?
No, it's just like I love jam bands. You know, like a big fan of the Mars Volta, and just getting lost, right?
Okay.
I used to smoke a lot of weed, I think is what I'm trying to say. But they they're just great. It's like bluesy. It's
bluesy.
Yeah, I could jam on that forever.
It's like freedom rock, like from the 70s, 60s,
exactly.
70s. Yeah, I get it.
Lately, let's see. I don't know about back in time. I've been listening to this band called Carpenter Brute.
Never
Never
heard of it.
You would fucking love it.
I'm gonna have to remember that.
It is it's synth, but they like live. They have like guitarist and then drummer.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like it's electro music,
Mm-hmm.
and it is. But they jam too, dude. They're rad. It
sounds
sounds like a straight movie soundtrack.
I'm gonna check out these bands. That's pretty cool, dude.
And then my favorite band of all time is Jimmy Eat World.
Okay.
So I would
Jam
love,
with them.
I would
That's cool, dude.
love-
Hey, man.
That is my favorite band of all time.
And then now you're in a hardcore punk.
They're right. Right? You see the hypocrisy here?
That's funny.
They're headlining that Chain Fest. I was saying that's why.
That's where you're going.
Yeah.
Right on, man. That's good, man. I think we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, I think we've been talking for
We're
like 4 hours.
forever. Just want to again thank you for letting me bring your facade down. Twisted Christmas. Thanks for coming on the podcast, and you've been a good friend too as well. I'm looking forward to Midsummer Scream, and obviously I'm going to get involved not only building but probably playing a character. It's a trip. We started talking about it back in January, and now it's March. So
I know, and I'm just. I have to.
start.
I gotta get going.
You gotta
man.
get going. Me too. Now I gotta talk to some people, but I think that's it. We're gonna wrap it up and call it a night. It's already midnight, But yeah, man. Thanks for coming on, and
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
cool. And I want to thank everybody for listening. Again, we're here with Bill Galvin from the Whole House Haunt and drummer from Pressure Cracks. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks, guys.
You've once again barely escaped the clutches of the Creepcast with Rick Creeper. Next time, you may not be so lucky. To find out more about the Creepcast and Rick Creeper, follow Rick on Instagram at RickCreeper11. Until next time, be sure to keep that lantern light burning. You never know